Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So today I'll do unboxing of this new electric bicycle Young was sent to me by Ebikes. So let's open up to see how it packs, go through the assembly, walk around some spec and go for the speed test. Alright, everything looks like well packed, a lot of cardboard, so well protected. I'm gonna remove this cardboard first. Wow, actually it is very nicely protected. And here's how the bike is packed once you open it up. Looks like everything really nicely packed with cardboard, and it's in plastic, which I can see first time actually. Usually they're so it protects you not only from the damages, also from some fluid. If it's in a shipment, sometimes moisture can get inside, so it's actually a really nice protection. So let's see how easy to assemble it. Inside the box you'll find this box accessory kit. So inside the kit will be a charger, 2 amp charger, manual with 2 keys, also full size tools, which is very useful when you assemble the bike, full size pedals, aluminum by Velgo, large headlight which you need to attach, and screw for the front wheel to attach the front wheel as well, and kickstand which you would have to attach as well. First I'm gonna try to attach the kickstand so I can put the bike up straight. So I insert over here kickstand, use the same 2 bolts which came with the kickstand. Over here you'll find this cable from the motor. I'm gonna let it outside of the kickstand, so I think it will be much safer this way. So first step I'm gonna do to attach the handlebar. So in order to attach handlebar I will remove this bracket. So you would need to remove these 4 bolts with Allen key. So once you remove these 4 bolts and the bracket, and then you will bring this handlebar up like this and reattach with the bracket you just removed. So next step, I'm gonna attach the wheel. So I need to remove this box which protecting the fork, remove this plastic. There is a plastic between the pads which you would have to remove as well for the brakes, and then just insert the wheel in like this. So once you insert the wheel, then you would take this axle screw, remove from one side the spring and the nut, insert right over here, okay, with the clip to this side, but it doesn't matter which side you're gonna insert it. And then you place the spring first and use the same nut you just removed to tighten up, and close this latch. You need to push as hard to make it as hard, so you will see the print on your finger a little bit from this latch, okay? So it means it's good. Make sure the wheel is aligned from both sides the same distance. The next step to attach the fender, so you basically just insert the fender inside right over here. You'll find a screw right on the side of the fork, so you would remove it from both sides. And then you'll take this headlight, it comes also with a bolt right here, you would also remove it. Sometimes it's good maybe to attach the fender before you're attaching the wheel, but I prefer the wheel first. So I would just push it in, the fender underneath, and then take the bolt, insert it right here, and I would attach the nut from the back. After I attached the fenders, I realized there's not enough space over here, so I flip it over this metal piece. You would unscrew over here 2 screws, remove it, flip it over and attach this way. So this way you'll have more space between tires and the fender. And once you attach the fender, the headlight. Then you can reconnect this cable for headlight. You would see two arrows, and you just match them, align, and push from both sides. And the light is connected. Looks like the cable management not as great over here, so you would need to retighten everything to make it sure it's all organized. And next you would attach the pedals. Make sure you attach right to the right, left to the left, and you'll find letter R on the side of the pedal, so it means it's right side, so you would attach to the right side. And then you can use a wrench to tighten up as well. Also, you do the same thing on another side. The bike is assembled but not ready to ride, so first you would need to charge the battery until the green light will turn on the charging block over here, and you will just plug it in and charge the bike. Also, make sure you put the correct air pressure in the tires, readjust all the bolts and nuts on this bike correctly, and make sure everything tighten up. If you don't know how to do that, I recommend to take it to the local bike shop. They can do it for you, readjust, and also readjust the brake system and the derailleur if needed. And here's how the bike will look once you assemble it. The Young Electric assembly was pretty simple, and let me show you how I will look on this bicycle. And I'm 5'11", and I already adjust the seat to my position, and it's a very comfortable position. It's more like a little bit more aggressive riding position, so you can go off-road or even city bicycle, like anywhere basically. And we're gonna go for a ride as well, but before doing that, I will show you more about this bicycle. We'll go over some spec as well. So the seat was adjusted to my height already, and I cannot really show you right now how low it will go because there's no quick clip over here, so it has to be tightened by Allen key. So it's okay, I guess, because many people never do the adjustments once they set the height, and the seat can go as low as this position or the highest as this position, I guess. And they recommend to someone who is 5'6", or I believe 6'2" or 6'4", and I'm 5'11", and this bike fit me very well. It's a kind of large bike, but it only weighs 72 pounds, which is pretty light, including the rack. The rack is solid steel rack, so you can use it as a cargo as well, I guess. So let's go over some spec on this bicycle. The name Young Electric is a kind of a new name, and the model is a East Coast. They also have a East Coast Pro model, which comes with a larger battery and I think branded motor. I'm gonna go over spec on this bicycle and talk to you about a company who will sell them. So Ejo company, they are the one who gonna sell these bicycles, and the company established from 2008. USA-based company from San Diego. And if you have any questions, you can call to the company. They respond very quickly. You can email them, chat online, and that's number one actually reason people should choose this bicycle, because you have a customer service based in USA and easy to reach, and they take care of the customer because they do have few local store where you can walk in and check them out. The tires by KENDA, and it's a Crusader, and it's a wire bed, which makes it a very strong tires. I believe the partially resistant 26x4, and it's a 5 to 30 psi, so you can take them off-road or the city riding. The more psi you're gonna put, then faster it will go. And look on this traction. It's a really nice traction for off-road, and usually this tires comes on most of the premium bicycles you can find, because KENDA makes a really nice tires, and it does come with both fenders. It's a plastic one, which are not usually noisy for off-road, so they should be very nicely, and they're very wide, as you can see. They cover very well the tires, so you'll not get splashes around. Also, I noticed when I install this part, I flip it over to have enough clearance so it will not touch tires. So you might want to do it. You would need to flip it over the wire when you install it. It comes with a very nice fork. It looks like spring fork or maybe even hydraulic. Hard to say, but it works very good. It has a locking mechanism over here. You just turn this way, and also it has preload adjustment right over here. There's minus a plant sign. You can adjust the preload of this bicycle fork, and it has a 80mm travel. It's still lubrication because it's brand new over here. Sometimes you're gonna see it for a while, so it's very normal. And this bike frame, very well designed, and you probably saw already very similar bicycles on the market. The difference is the weight is only 72 pounds. It comes with options to attach the basket. There's many basket can fit the same size with the bolts already included over here. Also, the frame has options to attach the water bottle over here. It comes with almost 28 inches wide handlebar, nice grips, which is looks like vegan leather. It has options to attach the mirror on the side, but easy unscrew this two bolts, so it's very easy to adjust, and it does not move anywhere because it's very good attachment. Also the bell manual over here, and 7 Shimano trigger shifting right here. It also have Shimano Altus derailleur, Shimano freewheel with a very large sprocket over here, so you can take any mountain hill easily. So it comes with 7-speed. Motor is by Young Electric branded, but it's produced by CZJB. So I think I saw the same motor on many other bicycles as well. So it's 750 watt motor with 48 volt, and it comes with a thumb throttle. And let's turn on and see how nice display is. It's pretty bright, but I'm gonna take it to the shade to show you more about this display. So display is colorful, come as a LCD color, and you can see the battery plus the percentage, which is great. Mileage on the center, very visible, and the trip mileage. You can easily to switch by clicking on the side over here, and it will go through average how many miles you rode, and changing all this information on the button. Also over here is a power button, and this is plus sign to change to pedal assist to go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. When you turn it on, it's always on 0, so it's a kind of safer way, so you will not accidentally touch the pedals or touch the throttle, and it will not go crazy on you. Also, to turn light on, you press this button over here. It will turn on the light. The display will get a little bit darkened because I usually use the light when you're riding at night. And here's how the light looks in the shade. And the bike does not have a tail light, but it does have a large reflecting light. So at night people will still see you, basically the cars will still see you, but there's no really tail light or brake light on this bike. And to go to settings, you just press plus and minus, and it goes to settings. I didn't do any adjustment because I want to show you the speed right out of the box to see how fast it will go on throttle only and with a pedal assist. Come with hydraulic brakes by Logan, and it's 180mm disc brakes, and it should provide a really good stopping power. And the rear brakes also 180mm brakes. The cable from the motor located on the left side would be much easier to remove the freewheel if you need to. So that's a kind of good part when it comes on the left side. Some bikes have it on the right side where is the freewheel, so it's kind of make it easier to change the freewheel if you want to. But looks like the sizing, it's very good actually. But we're gonna see how fast it can go. And this large one comes with integrated battery. The battery is located right in the frame underneath, and it has 2 keys. It comes with 2 keys over here, so you just insert the key, open up, and the battery will drop. Very easy to remove and install. You can charge the battery on the bike or off the bike. So this is a port for the charging the bike when on the bike, and if you remove it, you can charge it off the bike. And the battery, it's pretty large. It's 720 watt hours, which is 48 volt by 15 amp, and it's by LG cells, so it should last for a long time. The bike comes with a sport seat. It's not the best for cruising around, but for the mountain, or if you want to ride as a sport bike, it should be very nice and comfortable for mountain bike. But again, you may consider to upgrade it to a larger seat if you need for cruising on the beach or just for long distance ride. And the bike comes with most of the branded parts like Zoom handlebar, Zoom steam post, also the seat post, and all these gears, so all branded, so it's much easier to fix if you need to replace anything from any bike shop. They usually carry most of those parts, and it's not like something you would have to worry about in the future if you need to come to get it fixed by yourself anytime when you're out of the warranty. But they do have very nice warranty as well, and it does have a quick release, so it's very easy to remove the front wheel as well. And the bike itself looks really cool. The colors, it's a two-color, gray and black, which looks really cool as well. And again, it's by Young Electric, but it doesn't mean it's only for young people. Anybody can ride it, and it should be fun. So let's go for a ride and see how the bicycle performs. Alright, so let's go for the speed test and to see how the bicycle performs. And so far it feels really good on this bicycle. I might need to adjust later on higher seat, maybe not. I'll check it more once I ride on it. And I'm gonna get to the same position as I always test the bicycles, and it's gonna be right over here. We're gonna test for speed on throttle only, which should be like set up to 20 miles actually, but let's go and see if it's actually make 20 miles with my weight, 215 pounds, and it's 16, 17, 18, 19, pretty good acceleration, 20 on display and 19 on GPS. So looks like about 1 mile difference between GPS and display. So on GPS it's like 9 miles solid. Just keep going, and display show like 20.6. So about quarter of the mile, 1 mile actually more on display. So it's made about 20 miles an hour, which is not bad on throttle only with my weight on. And let's see how fast it can go with a pedal assist as well, because usually like it's recommended to use pedal assist when you're riding the bicycle, because it's not motorcycle, but you can always use a throttle. And 20 miles an hour for throttle, I think it's a decent, it's a class 3 bike. And let's go with switching to the level 5, and let's see how fast it can go. And I'm gonna drop to the gear number 7, and let's go. So I'm gonna go with GPS speed, 18, 19, 21, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So it's a solid 28 miles based on GPS. Of course, the display show me a little bit higher mileage. Most likely the wheel diameter need to be a little bit adjusted in the settings, and I didn't do any adjustment. So it usually happens. And if you do this adjustment, you may even go a little bit faster. But 28 miles, it's not bad. And let's switch to gear number 4. And I still need to do adjustment to derailleur, looks like, but not a lot. It's actually switching not bad. And let's see how the brakes works on this bicycle as well. So I'm gonna go like about 20 miles an hour, and then we'll brake. So it's about 19, brake right here. So the brakes is working pretty well, and I don't usually measure the distance. I just make sure the rear wheel will stop when you pressing it, because some bicycle with mechanical brakes, you pressing it and the wheel continue to roll. So if you can stop the wheel, that's all that matter, because the distance always will be different based on the tire pressure, rider, terrain, weather, many different reasons. And let's see if I can ride this bike without power and how easy it is. So I'm gonna put on pedal assist 0, so it means there's no power. And I'm on the gear number 4, looks like, so it's 7 gears here, and I'm gonna switch to gear number 3 and just pedal it. Oh, I'm going about 10 miles an hour, which is not bad, very comfortable. You still have few gears to switch up. Let's see to the number 1. Oh wow, it's really spinning the pedals. So I'm gonna go back to 3. So gear 3, very comfortable for me to pedal it, and on the flat surface. So if you ever run out of power, you shouldn't worry about it, because you can pedal it as a regular bicycle. And it's just many people ask me how hard to pedal fat bike. Well, if you never rode fat bike even without electricity, like, it's a little bit give you more resistance versus to road bike for sure, because it's heavy. Then road bike about twice or 3 times heavy sometimes. Also the tires are fatter, but if you put enough pressure in it, like, it can go up to 30 psi, so it will give you less resistance. The less pressure you put, more resistance. So I would say it's about 1.5 times harder to pedal it versus to any traditional road bike. Maybe even a little bit more, like twice harder sometimes without power. But with electricity you will not see any notice at all. So I'm gonna turn it on to pedal assist level 1, and it gave me a nice smooth boost. And probably you already saw many bicycle very similar design, very similar, because this market right now overwhelmed and people really confused which one to buy. And that's why I'm making this video, to have you kind of idea what you are getting to and what you will experience. That's why if you like this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe. So I will be really appreciate if you do this. And this bike is different than famous Aventon level, like the Aventon Aventure 2. They're very similar actually by spec. All the spec very similar. Battery size, the frame. This one is like large size step over frame. The biggest difference is the price. Both of them come with all the branded parts. The second difference will be the sensor. So if you have and the sensor are the Aventure level 2 has a like torque sensor. This one comes with condense sensors, and I'll try to explain to you the difference, because many people have question what is the difference between these two sensors. Because, like for example, I can just pedal very easy and it will kick in fast. If I put on level 5 pedal assist, it'll go up to 28 miles even if I don't pedal hard. Like for example, right now I'm on the level 5 and I'm slowly pedaling, and it will keep increasing the speed up to like top, like 22, 23, 24, 25, and I just moved 27. And I was going with a speed based on the display, I guess. But still, give you some idea. When you have a torque sensor, you really have to push the pedal in order to go faster. So as much torque you put on the pedal, that power will go to motor and tell, okay, go faster. That's the biggest difference. And who will benefit it? That's a very good question usually I get. Who will benefit? Who wants to go with torque sensor versus cadence sensor? This answer is there's no good or bad. Both of them great, but torque sensor, people who wants to exercise like traditional bike, who work sweat and not afraid to pedal it hard, and torque sensor might be very good for them. Actually, one of the best options will be for them. If they want to experience really bike, they don't want to go as fast, they don't want to like just they want basically exercise and have a good exercise bike. With a cadence sensor, people like with health issues like knees or heart or any health issue who wants just rehabilitation, just wants to enjoy the riding, get back to the shape slowly and effective, then you want to go cadence sensor, because you can still get a good workout, still pedaling nicely with some pedal assist, but you will not have to pedal as hard to go faster. So cadence sensor comes really useful in this situation, and number one, recommended for people with health issues, so you don't have to get heart attack or exhaust is very hard. Of course, you can use the throttle anytime when you cannot really pedal anymore if you're feeling not good. But if you want really assist on higher speed, cadence sensor, better choice gonna be. So, and it's your choice to pick one with torque sensors. I review many bicycles, some of them with torque sensors, and I like torque sensors because I like exercise sometimes, and sometimes I like bike with no pedals at all because you enjoy riding it as well. But it all comes of your choice, not mine, which one to choose. And the fork works really good on the bike as well. It has 80mm travel, which will give you good experience off-road. And if you want me to take it off-road, please comment below. I'll take this bike off-road to check it out. It should be really great for riding in the hills as well. And if you again like this video, don't forget to hit like it and consider to subscribe. I will have a link in description. Most likely there will be some discount code as well. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.